Lord, show me the way. Yes, sir, send me the way. Yes, sir, send me the way. Show me, Lord, show me. Show me. Lord,
Yes, sir! What's going on, family? Welcome back to Godriven TV with your boy LaShawn Taylor, and Happy New Year, of course. I'm excited for this new year. If you're new here, thank you for tuning in. We almost at 10,000 subscribers. We're growing every single day. I'm gonna keep bringing you guys new projects, helping you guys learn how to do new crafts, new DIYs, you know, just different stuff to help you elevate all throughout this year. So you're gonna want to stay a while. You're definitely gonna want to stay a while. But yo, I'm excited for this video. This will be my first Tumbler video. I had a hard time trying to figure out what kind of design I was gonna do. So, you know, I was just scrolling through Google. I seen this one Tumbler of Mac Miller, and it was like an outline of him. I'll probably put the picture somewhere around here. It was like an outline of him. And I was like, you know, I don't really want to do somebody else's outline, but let me see if I can make one of myself. And I ended up figuring out how to do it, and it actually came out pretty dope. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get straight into it right now. All right, so we got our cup that we'll be using. I got it from Michael's. It was about $10. I will go ahead and link them also on my Amazon store. If you don't have time to get to Michael's, you just want to place the order online, I'll go ahead and put it in my Amazon store. Cup similar to this. First thing we're gonna go ahead and do is just measure it. Now I'm gonna grab my ruler and measure the height first. See how the height that I want to place on the cup, and I'll bring it up a little closer. So I'm gonna go about 4.5 inches for the height. With the height being about 4.5 inches, that means the width will be just a little over 3.5. So it'll be a decent size on the cup. All right, so now that we have our measurements, I'm gonna go ahead and head over to Cricut Design Space, put the measurements in, and get it cut out. What we're gonna go ahead and do is hit upload. I'll go to view all, and it's this very first picture right here. Hit add to canvas, and then view. All right, so this is the outline picture of me. I did create this myself, like I said in the beginning of the video. If y'all want a video on how to do something like this, I will gladly show you. Just throw it in the comments. So we'll go ahead and click on it, go to the height, set our height at 4.5. All right, and that automatically changed our width. Like I said, it was a little bit over 3.5, so we got a width of 3.814 and a height of 4.5, and I think that's gonna work for me pretty much. All right, so from here you'll hit make it, and we'll go to on mat, confirm. Now the vinyl that I'm going to be using for this project is this black glitter vinyl. You do not have to mirror the design, and if we look at our cut, it comes down with a height of 5 inches, and it goes over with a width of about 4. It goes slightly over the 4-inch mark, so you can give it a little space, go about 4.5, just to make sure that it has enough space to cut. And of course, you just want to remember this part, so when you're placing it on a mat, you'll know where to place it at. I'll hit continue. So once we get on this screen right here, we'll go to browse all materials, and the cut setting that you want to use for this glitter vinyl is light cardstock. So we'll go ahead and type that in, because it is pretty thick vinyl and you want to make sure that it cuts the way it needs to. We'll hit done. All right, now our Cricut maker is set to cut out the design, so now we'll just get it placed on the mat and into the machine to get this bad boy cut out. All right, so here's the glitter vinyl we'll be placing on our mat. If you look at the back side, it is Oracal 851, and what you'll do is just come at this corner and place it down on your mat. Now that this is placed in, we'll go ahead and get this placed in the machine. And this blinking Cricut symbol means that it's ready to cut. So all we'll go ahead and do is just press it and we'll get ready for our cut. Alright, so now that the cut is finished, we're going to take it out. I'm going to take my X-Acto knife and I'm just going to cut out the part that we need. So I'm going to go down about 5 inches. Yep, so I'm going across about 5. Well, coming down 5, excuse me. With the X-Acto knife. And just to make sure I have enough space, I'm gonna come over about 4, close to 5, and then cut down that way. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and just peel what we don't need. And that leaves us with our cut. Still might be a little tough for you to see it, but now I'm gonna go ahead and start weeding it out. Alright, so we got our design. So we'll take our weeder and we'll go at a corner and start weeding this up. Alright, and here's what the finished weeding is looking like. Next thing we're gonna do is take just a piece of our our transfer tape and put it at one corner of the design. And then I'll just cut accordingly. So that way I just make sure I get the right amount of paper and I'm not wasting any paper either. Not wasting too much paper, at least I should say. Alright, so I got that. Alright, so now what we'll do is we'll go at an edge of the transfer tape and place that edge at the corner of your design. We'll make sure that it goes across diagonal just like this. Alright. And now it's on. Now the transfer tape is on the design, but I'm gonna go ahead and just cut out this extra that we don't need. Alright, I'm gonna place it back on here. I'm gonna grab my scraping tool. But of course we're not using it to scrape. What we're gonna do is just press on the design so that we make sure that this design transfers onto the tape with no issues. And now I'm gonna go ahead and just peel this up. I'm gonna turn it around just like this, and I'm gonna go at the edge of the transfer tape. And I'm gonna peel this white backing to make sure that the design comes straight off. And it does perfectly. The final part, I have my cup right here. Now I did already clean the cup. You can clean it with alcohol pads, alcohol wipes to make sure that it's clean. I'm gonna go ahead and place it in the where I would like it. Just like this. I'll come down just like that. I'm gonna take my tool one more time and use it on the cup to make sure that it adheres to the cup now from the transfer tape. Now we're gonna go ahead and go at the edge of the transfer tape again and just pull backwards. Just like that. Thank you for tuning in, family. Yo, this video, this cup actually came out pretty dope. Like, I surprised myself with this joint. Like, this joint is fire, I ain't gonna lie. This joint is fire. Thank you again for tuning into this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this with your friends, your family, anybody who's interested in getting into this industry. As always, keep applying pressure to life because life has no boundaries. Until next video, we out.